Hello there, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today, in this video, I want to talk about your dailies. The dailies are a really important part of getting rewards, resources, and a lot of other things every day on your gameplay. And if you want to find your dailies, if you look at the main screen on the bottom left, there is a yellow exclamation mark in a circle, and just click there and you get to a menu with missions, away teams, daily goals, and field training. And today we're talking about daily goals. There are two different things. There are those daily goals, that's the list that I scroll up at the moment. And there are those chests on the top from left to right. By doing your daily goals, you get points for the chests on the top. Your daily goals itself are completely different. You have different things to do. You have to mine, you have to beat hostiles, and so on. And in the beginning, when you are quite new to the game, you will not have as many daily goals as I have here at the moment. And you see that I already did most because you see the green hook there. But I haven't collected them, so I can show you how this works. And just 3 I haven't done yet today. And that is your task for every day, to do those daily goals, to, for once, get the rewards of those daily goals. As you see them here, just pick one that you already should have even in the beginning of the video. Like with power creep, you have to gain power by completing research and upgrading your station, and you have to get 500 power to finish this daily goal. And as a reward, you get officer experience points and platinum. And you also get 40 milestone points. The milestone points are for the chests on the top. And as I said, by doing this, you just need to build a building. So finish it or finish a research that gives 500 power. And then you finish this daily goal. And then there's also this prime real estate, for example. So advance your station by upgrading modules, and you have to do one of those, or finish one research project. That's research projects. And then in these cases, you get power steel and speed ups, or dilithium and speed ups for the research. And you always get those milestone points. And in time, you get more and more of those. There are dailies that have to do with your level, like Hostile Hunter. What kind of hostiles you have to hunt depends on the level of your operation center. So, in short, what level are you? In my case, Hostile Hunter, I have level 42 and level 41 or higher to kill. And you also have to mine certain kinds of resources, but I first wanted to look for something else because exactly, you don't only have Hostile Hunter, but if you have a certain reputation in your faction, you start to get faction dailies as well. And you see that I have Klingon, Federation, and Romulan already. I have them all locked, so I have the dailies for all of them, and I can do them all of them because all 3 are locked. But you will get them early, and you have to kill faction ships for this. So it only counts if you do the Romulan dailies. It only counts if you hit Federation hostiles or Klingon hostiles. For the normal Hostile Hunter, you can hunt any hostile augments, Eclipse, whatever. But for the faction ones, you need to hunt hostiles from the other 2 factions to score here. And you also get something as a reward for those 2. You see there are milestone points as well, but you also get reputation, you get speed ups, you get credits for the faction, but you also lose reputation. You see I lose Klingon reputation and Federation reputation here, but I also get Romulan recruit token. As I said, I can do all 3. Where I am, it doesn't matter because I'm so high with the Klingons now that the reputation losses from the Romulans and the Federation doesn't matter. And so that's something you have to think about, but I'll explain more of this in my faction video that is upcoming. And you have also dailies on swarms when you are at the point where you have the Franklin and you will get your first swarm dailies, and you have mining dailies. You see, for the Federation, I have to mine 3-star gas, and for the Klingons, I have to mine 4-star crystal, and that has to do with the reputation I have with the Klingons and not with my ops level. Otherwise, they both would be the same. But on Federation and Romulan, I am at 10 million reputation, so at the first lock. And the Klingons, I have 220 million reputation or something. And that's why I have to do 4-star crystal instead of the 3-star stuff. But there are also freebooter dailies, because I did the freebooter mission when I reached level 38. There are fortification dailies for the Titan. There's also a looter daily. That is from the gift section. I quickly have to go out of here. It's on the main screen where you see claim, where it's glowing green on the top right. If I go to claim, and if I go to chests, there's the 4-hour free chests, and you have to collect 3 of them to do this looter daily. And these dailies are really important because you get a lot of resources, you get reputation, you get faction credits, and a lot of other stuff you need to get better in this game and to get better ships. You get to do your operations. The Action Hunter one you see right now is a daily I got because I've got the Mantis. The Faction Allegiance is a daily I've got because I reached a certain level with the Klingons that comes a bit later than at the beginning of the game. So you will have to wait until, I think I got this when I got 140 million reputation. And there are many more, but there are Alliance Unity that you just get by helping Alliance members or spending Alliance contribution. The Hostile Hunter I talked about. The Fortune Finder is when you open your 24-hour daily chest. The Away Team Leader is when you finish one Away Team assignment. The Spelunker is just the general mining one. And this is now at 4-star crystal gas or ore with me as well because of my high level. But depending on your ops level, it will be much lower. It starts with 2-star crystal ore or gas. And it's not dependent on the faction, but on your ops level. I showed you the faction ones before. There's the Exocom Commander. That is when you activate one Exocom consumable. The Cloaked Bandit. There are 2 Cloaked Bandit dailies there. If you have a cloaking device on one of your ships, you can do those. And the Swarms I already talked about. And there are many more. And they all have very nice rewards. Here you can see with the Swarms, you get swarm biominerals. In my case, I get frequency modulators. And to collect all this really helps you with your gameplay. And I quickly have to collect a bit so that you can see what happens with the chests. And I try to show you the individual chests. So I try to go slowly a bit. And now we should reach the 50 points. And then as soon as I reach the 50 points from the dailies, I can pick the first one. You can wait until you have them all and just click once. But I wanted to show you the first one gives you recruit tokens. It gives you Par Steel and Tritanium. And if I continue and get to the 90 points. Come on. There, for example, I get a Peace Shield, I get Armada Directives, I get an Axionic Ship and Par Steel, and so it continues. So let's get to the 141. One more. You have to click so many times during a day. When you have them all, it's a lot. So here I get premium recruit tokens, Tritanium and Dilithium. And by the way, in Germany at the moment, it's still quite hot. And here with the lights in my studio, I'm melting and I'm getting roasted. But that's something I can't prevent. If I have a fan running, you will hear it, and that's totally annoying. But it's really warm for Germany in the beginning of June, and it's warm. So the next one, I get longer peace shield, dilithium, more Armada directives, and formation Armada directives. I already made a video on formation armadas, and there you get your directives from. And then the last, let's say, normal chest I have is the 261. Okay, I choose some bigger ones so I'll be there faster. And you see, whenever I click one, I get all the rewards I talked about earlier. And from the 261, I get Ultra Recruit tokens, Latinum, a loyalty badge, and the Peace Shield. And the loyalty badge is important too, but I come to that a second later, because I've got one more milestone chest. I got it from research in the Bajoran faction. And with that one, I get some additional rewards. And that is Syndicate experience points and Bajoran badges. There you can see that it's coming from the Bajoran faction. But I will do the collection of all the rest later. You know what I wanted to talk about, and it's still 17 dailies more I can collect. But I wanted to come back to the loyalty badge, because you need it at the claim section we were earlier. And there, at chests, you see something. There's a 7-day loyalty chest and a 30-day loyalty chest. And the badges for the 7-day loyalty chest are those badges on top, the loyalty badges you earn with your dailies, if you finish enough of your dailies. And you need 7 of those to get the rewards from this 7-day loyalty chest. And I will definitely talk in another video about it again, but quickly saying, here you get one allegiance token. And with this allegiance tokens, and you need 4 of them, you get your 30-day chest. And I was at the end of the video anyway, but I leave it running like it is now, because that is something you have to get used to as well. I'm a bit mean now, I know, but it's part of the game, and so it should be part of the video. I could have stopped the video and restarted, but I was close to the end anyway. Especially on my iPad, for some reason, the game crashes a lot of times during the day. I don't know if they're going to fix it soon, but I hope so. But that is something you just have to live with. You just restart the device, and then you can go on playing it. Sometimes happens when somebody of my alliance started an Armada, for example. I wanted to join, but I couldn't, because the second they started, I was kicked out and I couldn't join because the others were faster, of course. But it's a game. There are people working. I'm saying a lot of bad things when I'm alone about Scopely and things that are happening. But this is one of the things that can happen, and just restart and continue the game. And I hope that you learned a little bit about the dailies, and that you can use it, especially if you are on early stages in the game. That's why I'm making basic videos like this as well, for people that just joined the game, and that you will be successful in doing your dailies and continue growing. And if you want to know more about good crews, ships, or many other things, the next video is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.